rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh.
Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like I'm really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya.
Playing hack, all gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
First down, right back to Hampton. And you'll get this up to the 44. Christian Harris there on the stop.
So these might are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
49-yard gain. And the Chargers first down.
Yellow. They'll run with Hampton. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1. Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. Hampton will take this one into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. It is a big-time play for Houston. It's a gain of 34. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Taking off. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
All right.
They'll stick with him again. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. Third down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 2.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He pulls it in around the 5. And that's going to move him closer, but you're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
All right. 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal.
Down this close, 3rd and goal, I think that's a really good decision. Give your coach the ability to make a decision on 4th down. Do you take the points, or do you keep your offense out there and go for 6?
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. The offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
They'll go again with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back at the 17-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, Stroud taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On the quick, right?
They'll go play action with Stroud. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. It is a big-time play for Houston. An even 40 yards. Now the gun is a run up the gut. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They'll try and run for it. First down and more inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Chargers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Henry To'oTo'o.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 Texans.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. No problem there on the extra point, and the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Thornton. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Yellow.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. The extra point up and good. And the Chargers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The drive will start on the ground. Wow, it's hard to get a square shot when he's moving like that. Spinning and turning and picking up 9 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 30 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, uno. Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Look the hot. Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. And he's in. Luther Burden. Houston. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Texans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 79 yards in all. He'll try to run with Hampton. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Texans' 2-yard line.
One more time with Hampton. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. It's a turnover.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot.
And the pressure's too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back from Houston. In a moment, backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
43!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Now, faking the give, and he's going to be brought down up past the 20. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down.
Here we go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
First and 10 at the 37.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will go all the way. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Texans. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Chargers 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Yards on the play. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Hampton. He'll manage only a couple. Christian Harris there on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Throw left side, finds Dell. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Second and 5. Now give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
One final throw before the break. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you take. You should get out of my way. Get trash, talking face.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The third quarter begins with a run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
2 runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19 yards. And the Texans first down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Houston. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First down, it's Mahomes. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now Mahomes. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
Los Angeles.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is caught. What a throw. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
42. Chargers 23.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
They're on the 27-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Forced out wide. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's got the first down and more to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. On play action, Stroud moving outside the pocket. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no good.
Was incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Look the hot. Oh.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Going for it all. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
49-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Mahomes on first down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers are able to edge a bit closer.
Chargers 30.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Here's Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards on that pass play. First down for Houston.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 27 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain. Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Out to his right. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down,
and he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Thornton. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
The throw is Mahomes. Quick throw taken in. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's in. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers. That's his second touchdown tonight. The PAT, up and good. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
37.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score. They got to score fast.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal. I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, 43.
Mahomes back. That one taken in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Throwing is Mahomes. And he will find the end zone. The 2-point conversion added on. Now that deficit is only 4. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, uno. Here we go. Hey, uno. Tony, fucking done.
Now a give up the middle. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 52 yards.
At the 3-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will score again. Touchdown, Houston. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. She'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That is brought in. And he will score. Game on. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
53.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short game. Second down, 8 yards to go. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Complete to down. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
That's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chargers 53.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return is Thornton. Now on a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. At 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Stroud going to set up the throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Moving to his right. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
A loss of 2.
Oh, wait. Hold everything. A timeout has been called.
Chargers 7-yard line.
Seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.